Hello, this is TJ with NetPicks.com. I'm pleased to present to you the Ultimate Trade Analyzer, NetPicks' newest trade tool. This is going to help us analyze our trades in just a number of different ways. And if you're an avid backtester like me, or if you like to keep track of your trades in a spreadsheet, whether you're forward testing or your real life trades, and this is a tool that you're going to find incredibly useful. I'm going to give you a quick little tour of some of the highlights. So just really quick, there's a whole bunch of data in this sheet here. I'm going to scroll up and show you some of them. Each one of these lines representing a trade. There's over 650 trades in this spreadsheet. What this Ultimate Trade Analyzer will allow us to do is slice and dice our data. We can get all kinds of great information about our trades. Like, for example, do you know what the expectancy is of your trade system? If you go ahead and backtest your system or enter trades into the spreadsheet, you'll be able to instantly find out what the expectancy is of this trade system. That is it expected to make money or not? All we have to do is quickly look at this number and compare it to our winning percentage. So keep these numbers in mind, 1.11 and 69.5%. Come down and click on the expectation tab and we get this wonderful expectation table. Over here on the left we can find the 1.1 and we can scoot on over until we get to 70% roughly, and we could see that our expectation number falls right here on the edge of the yellow, right next to the green zone. This is all profitable. You could expect your system to make money if you're getting numbers that fall in deep into the yellow or into the green. If the number had fallen into the red, then that's a system that would be expected to lose money and you wouldn't want to trade it. A very useful piece of information. What if you're just interested in the personality of all your trades? Until now, most traders probably didn't take a close look as to the distribution of their trades. Here are some nifty little histograms that show us the quantity of trades that fell within a certain profitable or losing range. Each one of these numbers along the bottom represents a number of points. It's separated in 4-point increments. So you can see a majority of the trades are over here to the right of 0 and are profitable, and you could even see the range that they fell and the quantity of the trades that fell within that point range, and then of course the percentage of those trades as well. One of the characteristics of the system that is being tested on this spreadsheet is that it aims to get the trader into a risk-free position as quickly as possible, and it is succeeding in that endeavor. And you could easily see that by looking at these two long bars here right between 0 and 8 points, because a lot of times this system is going to stop you out with just a partial profit after moving your stop to a break-even position, and then when the trade goes against you, it stops you out, and this saves a lot of losing trades. Now, not all trade systems are going to do this, but it's really nice to be able to look at this histogram and see at a glance your trade distribution and the personality of your trade system. Another cool thing you could do is just scroll down a little bit lower, and there's a couple histograms here that actually represent all your long trades, the distribution of those trades, and the distribution of all your short trades, and you could see how one stacks up against the other. Hopefully you have a system that's well balanced, and you could pretty much look at a glance and see how the wins and losses are very similar on both all my long trades and all my short trades. Real valuable information. I could then click over on the Trade Performance tab and I can see a really nice equity curve here, and over to the right these are some very nifty little studies too, because what these are running equity curves of our winning percentage, our profit factor, and our average dollars per trade. And notice after we've reached about 75 to 100 trades, the system finds stability and starts to flatline like this. This is actually very good. What this is telling us is that it has found a stable resting place right around between 68 and 72% winning percentage. Same with the profit factor. The profit factor is up around anywhere between 2.5 and 3, which means for every dollar you're losing, you're winning between $2.5 to $3. And notice that it doesn't really waver much. This is all excellent information, and the Ultimate Trade Analyzer puts these tools right at our fingertips. If it was all jaggedy up and down and these snapshots were all over the place, it would show a system that was not as stable and a lot more volatile. That is some very useful information. I could also determine the best time of day to trade. The Ultimate Trade Analyzer puts these tools at my fingertips. I merely click on the time of day charts and I can see, well, look at this, between 9 and 9:15 I'm winning 95% of the time. Pretty nifty piece of information, especially when you compare it to the next 30 minutes where you're only winning 58% of the time. Maybe you want to come back and trade in the late part of the day and enjoy over an 80% winning percentage. Very interesting information, and the Ultimate Trade Analyzer gives us the ability to mine these treasures right out of our trade data. I'm going to leave you with a preview of one more exciting feature of the Ultimate Trade Analyzer. That is our fixed fractional money management system. It enables you to actually take the very same amount of trades and see what would have happened if you applied some sort of money management strategy. So, for example, in this case, we're going to say that we want to risk 2% of our account, and we want to risk that on the average size loss of this data. We're going to allow ourselves trade as high as 20 contracts per trade. We're going to start with a $40,000 account, and we're going to put $5.50 round turn commission and a $5 slippage per trade on this study, and then we're going to click this equity curve button here, and we're going to compare the difference between trading a one contract approach to a multi-contract approach based on these risk money management rules. And as we click that button, it begins to populate, and it's nearly finished. And then after a minute or two, it finally gives us this amazing analysis where it shows us how we could have leveraged up to 20 contracts based on risking 2% on the average risk, as demonstrated in the trade data, and that account would have grown to over $1 million over the same period of time in the exact same trades. And that's some pretty amazing data. Imagine what you can do with this kind of tool in your hands when you analyze your own trades. Just learning how to apply money management could increase your trade results in ways that are just beyond your imagination. So that's just a quick little sneak peek of some of the great features in NetPicks' new Ultimate Trade Analyzer. Thanks for joining me on this short video. This is TJ with netpicks.com, and we'll see you soon.